Yep.
We're back.
So where's Wanda? Got lost this week. I went over to Legion Hall, didn't know where to go. Tim said, come on over to the bank. I got a story for you. And he said, I got a historian, Judy. So Tim, why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Tim Vanderwall from Sanborn, Minnesota. I'm the current president of the Wanda State Bank. I started work here in January of 2002 and became president in January 2015.
Okay, what's your connection to Wanda?
To Wanda, my wife's family is originally from Sanborn, who was originally from the Wanda area.
Right.
And so my wife is Jill, and her dad grew up in the Wanda area, actually as a brother to Judy.
Okay, all right. Well, that brings us to Judy.
Yeah, I grew up here. I'm a Weber.
Okay.
I'm married to Lepetsky, but yeah, I worked here for 52 and a half years, so I've kind of been here a long time. So.
And you are part of a very athletic family that had brothers and sisters that played ball forever.
Yeah, pretty much all of the boys. Well, most of the boys played baseball. We girls, we played softball, fast pitch, slow pitch. Yeah, those are fun days in Wanda. Every night of the week there was a ball game of some sort, and the bars were hopping later. So
sometimes two diamonds going too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember one time we were playing. We got rained out up there, and they were still playing down here.
Yeah.
So,
well, it didn't rain down here.
No.
Oh my gosh, funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is
So,
funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those were fun times. Good
Okay.
times.
So did you grow up across from my house?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So Julius was
Julius and B.
Well, they were your parents.
As my parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we've got stories about those too.
Oh yeah, sure.
But anyway, I was talking to Tim. I understand you're the president of the bank. He's kind of in charge of all operations and hiring and firing. And I asked him, like, well, how do you get hired? If you're the top guy, who puts you in? How do you get to be president? Why don't you tell us how that?
Well, the board of directors is ultimately who I answer to, and they're the ones that offered me the position to become president when Dan decided to retire. I replaced Dan Weber,
Okay.
who was the president prior to me. So they were the ones that came to me and asked if I had an interest in it, and so here I am.
All I can say is, as far as the president, you've got people skills, excellent people skills. You come in, how you handle yourself, I think they made an excellent choice. They really do.
Well, it takes a team, and we have a great team of people here. I mean, it's not a one individual at all.
Right.
It's the team that we surround ourselves with, and so we're very, very fortunate to have longevity here at the bank.
Yeah, absolutely. 52 and a half years, I mean.
Yeah. Well, it's just really for the size of the town and for the outreach, and it's really very amazing. Yeah.
Before I go too far, is that Omer Jenigas? Is that Bobcat still in the bank someplace? People have been asking about that. Is that gone now?
It is, and we were looking for it yesterday, and I wish I could tell you where it's at.
Okay.
We couldn't remember where it was at. Janelle and I were looking, and we just couldn't remember where it was
I
at.
wonder if it went back to the family, or if it
Okay.
just kind of after all those years just wasn't in very good shape. I'm not
If
sure.
there's
either.
been a few questions about
Yeah.
where is the Bobcat.
Well, you don't worry. Where's Wanda's on this, and we're gonna find
We're
him.
gonna find it. We're on it.
Okay.
We're gonna find it.
So, Judy, you're kind of like 52 years. What's the history of the bank? How did this all? Tell us a little bit about the history. Founded, or who the presidents?
Yeah, honestly, I don't go quite back that far, but
Oh.
I'm 1902.
1902.
Was it?
1902.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then
July 7th of 1902.
and
So
then
right
I think,
the year after Wanda was incorporated.
Yep.
yeah, and so then I think was it during the Depression that a lot of banks went belly up, but we didn't, and that's when we changed the name from the State Bank of Wanda to the Wanda State Bank. Am I correct on that?
Yep, that's right. June 1st of 1932.
I was gonna say I knew there was a name change in there, but I didn't know when that was. Okay.
Yep, that corresponded with the bank holiday that occurred then.
Okay.
And so the Wanda Bank was fortunate enough to have not gone bankrupt or been shut down by the regulators, and so they reorganized. And
Is it because the loans or something that you're taking out a little more responsible? Possibly you don't go as long, or why did the bank stay open or most went down?
Well, I think there was a run on the bank back then, and I'm just going from history.
Okay.
I wasn't obviously here, but there were multiple reasons why banks, failed back
Right.
then,
Okay.
and so it was all of the above, I guess, Tom. To be honest with you.
Okay. So we had a history of presidents in it. So we started out with Nick Lloyd, and when I was really young, I remember Nick Lloyd or Nick Jennings. So then Donnie was the next one, president after that?
Yeah, in my time, I'm going before Nick Leiter. I guess I'd have to go back to the Wanda book that was published. Back
He was
in
a very
the-
young
yeah.
banker when he.
Oh yeah. So then it was Don.
Oh.
Phil died really young.
Yeah.
So then, yeah.
Well, then Peter got to be vice president.
Yeah, then he moved up to
Oh,
vice
yeah.
president. Yeah.
And then it was the Danny. That was right after that. Was that the next president? Or no?
Let's see. After Don, yeah, it would have been Dan.
Okay. So then
Yeah,
that brings us to Tim.
That brings me to Tim.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, so you got a philosophy. Every bank's got a philosophy of what your vision is. What's Wanda's philosophy?
Pretty simple, really, to serve the depositors and borrowers' needs of the community in our trade area. I mean, we're ultimately responsible for the depositors' money and the bank capital, and so we're entrusted to lend that money out or invest it in securities and try to make a return for not only the shareholders but profitability of the community. And
So you talked about stocks a little bit. Is there stocks available, or are they all tightened up? I mean, you own stock. You can't go on. It's not open market where you can buy stock if they're in that.
it's not, well, there's stock that's owned in the community, and if those members of the community wanted to sell it, they certainly could, and anyone could buy their stock. But there is stock that's held in the bank that is pretty much held within the bank. Members of the bank.
Members of the bank.
Members of the
Okay.
bank. Yeah.
So it's kind of member owned
Right.
quite a bit.
It's with the majority of the stock is owned either with present or past employees of the bank.
So Wanda's got a big area. What's their trade area?
Ooh.
Is that
It's growing.
Yeah.
We get into South Dakota, to eastern South Dakota a little bit, down on the Iowa border. We just acquired Wanda State Bank a little over a year ago in April.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And so we're north into Renville County and points north there. So our trade area has really expanded. And so we weren't looking to acquire a bank. It just kind of came to us.
Oh really?
Yeah, in an accounting, with our accounting firm that we work with. And so we really looked at it, and it made sense. And so we
So did you send some employees from Wanda to run it, or has it kept it run the way it is?
We've kept the employees that were in the Franklin area running the bank up there.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
We've had some change over in employees up there, but the majority of the employees that were there, we wanted to keep as many as that wanted
Right.
to stay. So
Keep
Okay.
that familiar face.
Yep, absolutely. It's important to the community up there, to have that familiar face.
Yeah, I know your tellers that you have out here. They always pick on me a lot. I tried to, I had the last one there. They know I'm a little bit jittery. I was outside I was outside and whatever, wasn't paying attention, and your speaker's really loud. She hollers, "Can I help you?" And I thought it was going to go through the roof of the car. So then that was the big gimme. One of the last days she was working here, I thought I was going to say bye to her. I couldn't see her. I walked up to deal. She was hiding behind the couch and came up behind me. Again, I jumped up over the top. So I'm a little jumpy, but they had fun. The bank knows how to have fun.
They like to have fun with you. That's
Yeah.
I
they
love
do.
that.
That's no doubt. So then it covered. We got a little bit of everything. Well, something that I don't know. It's a lot of people in here. What services do you actually have? I don't even think I know half of them.
Right.
Well, so, we're a full service bank, and we're member FDIC.
Right.
And so we have checking accounts, savings accounts, money market accounts, Obviously, we have CDs,
Right.
we have IRA products, we have health savings accounts that you can set up with the bank. And then on the loan side, we do agricultural operating loans, machinery equipment loans, residential real estate loans for houses. We do auto loans, pretty much the full line of loans we offer to our community. So,
Do you have insurance?
crop insurance.
Crop insurance?
Yeah, we just have crop insurance. We don't do any PNC insurance at all.
Okay.
Yeah, boy, that left a long time ago. I'm not even sure what year that was.
Yeah,
But
it's been-
Okay, so I actually thought for some reason went back you actually had car insurance. I didn't know, but that,
well, we did.
okay.
We used to have it. The agency was in the bank. And then
Okay.
back when Ken Hager passed away, and
Oh, yeah.
some of that got transferred out of the bank.
Okay.
So
So the crop, basically, it's you're in a rural area with farming is probably 90% of what you got going, and that you service that pretty heavy.
it used to be, before we bought Franklin, about 90% of our loan portfolio was agriculture. I mean, it's simply all that there is here for the majority.
Right, right.
When we acquired Franklin, they've got a pretty good presence of residential real estate mortgages, and consumer lending is a little more prevalent up there. And so that's been a nice mix to us. So now we're about just under 80% of our total loan portfolio revolves around agriculture in the form of either operating, machinery equipment loans, or ag real estate.
Okay. Well, I know they give loans out because I have a few.
I think we all have.
So I vouch for that one. You do give out loans.
It takes money to make money, right, Tom?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, then, yeah, it wouldn't have been for the bank, we wouldn't have Vivian Grace for my wife, so that's kind
Yeah.
of cool. They,
Well, and one of the other services that I didn't mention was we do have a full online presence, internet banking, mobile
Yes.
banking, mobile deposit.
It's great.
And that, has been huge. We have checking account businesses in 30 plus states. And so,
wow.
there used to be a lot of bank by mail envelopes. We still do that, and Judy can attest to the amount of volume
Right.
of mail that would come in. It's significantly less today with the online.
Being able to do it yourself.
Correct.
so,
Yeah.
so I need to learn online banking because my wife used to take care of it all.
Yep,
Is it hard?
It's
No.
not.
you can be taught.
I can be taught. Do you know me very well?
We can teach you.
There's people
It's
that argue
fine.
that. So if a guy needs to learn online banking, is that something that I would sit with somebody?
Absolutely.
They
Yep.
would.
Yep, we
Because-
can get you with some of the people out front that can.
Because I'm
walk
gonna
you
need
through
that.
Yep,
So I'm gonna have to have that.
absolutely. We offer that to anybody that has questions, and we get a lot of questions on that.
Okay.
I've been doing it for a long time and I still call with questions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
do.
believe you don't know everything. You got tech, you got
Oh,
this. And,
no.
okay.
Not that good.
It
Okay.
really is very handy. I mean, you can
Oh,
go
I
on
know.
any time of the day or night. And,
I don't. That's I have to learn that. But anyway,
oh, here.
how much staff do you have?
So in Wanda, our staff consists of 15 people,
Okay.
and in Franklin we have 5 now, and our 6th employee will start on Monday.
Oh, nice.
So we have done some hiring lately.
Okay.
There's a lot of new young faces in both locations, and so we have our complete staff on our internet website
Okay.
and our bios for each of us. So I would encourage everyone to go to our website, take a look at the bios, meet the team.
Meet the team right on the
Yeah.
website.
Yep, and learn about each of us, or just stop in. We'd love to have you do that. That'd be better yet.
And person to person is always more fun.
Yep.
I would have to say.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's we're like a family. We've got Judy was here 52, and some of the past employees were here 40 to 47 years.
Oh my gosh.
And so
Well, Judy must have started when she was like 5 because she looks like she's just pushing 60 now.
I wish.
So were you one of the ones that started at 18 then?
Yes, I started 2 weeks after out of high school. I was still 17.
Now,
Oh my
man,
goodness.
Sam,
Okay.
that's a no-no. These are direct questions to the direct age. We're not supposed to ask those questions.
But we've done other podcasts and they were like, we were 18 when we started at the bank. And I'm like, I didn't know you could work at a bank when you were 18.
So if someone wants to work at the bank, what do they need special education? Is there like a loan officer? You don't just walk in and start doing that.
No, we look for, you know, background and what kind of education they have. Basically, people skills are huge. You know, it's a people business. We're in the customer service business, and so you got to be able to relate to the customer, and you know that's huge.
You are blessed with people skills. I know a lot of staff there. You have a very, very good staff.
We've been very fortunate to not only
Absolutely.
retain the staff, but to find new staff that would come in and work in the rural area, because it's not easy.
No,
You know.
no, you're working with farmers.
He said it, not you.
Well, yeah, I meant finding employees that
Oh,
want to come
okay.
to the rural area.
Oh, okay.
So we've been really fortunate to find, you know, a connection to the area that want to come back.
Right.
Yes.
And we've tried to find places for them to fit in, and so we've been very, very lucky
That's
Yeah.
in that
that's
regard.
awesome.
Yeah.
So if you got to basically look at the website, meet
Yep.
the people, and then if you really want to meet them, basically you're like shopping. So if there's a lot of loan offers, you find somebody you identify with, that might be somebody you can communicate with better. So you got plenty of
Absolutely.
loan officers in here.
Oh yeah, we've got 5 of us that do loans. I mean, we all wear several hats because there's, you know, so much to be done every day.
Right.
That everybody wears more than one hat, and
Okay.
so, but specifically we have 3 full-time loan offers, but 6 of us do loans. Yeah, we all carry a pretty good sized loan portfolio.
Awesome.
Yep.
Anything else you can think of that you want to bring up? Because
Yeah.
there's about 500 people right now listening to you guys. Anything else you can think of?
Stop in if you have any questions. Give us a call. We'd love to visit with you in person and
Yeah.
see if we can help you out, meet your needs.
Well, I think from Where's Wanda? Thank you for taking the time to check our podcast out. We're getting bigger all the time.
Thanks
It
for
could be kinda
having us.
cool.
We
Absolutely.
are.
So from Where's Wanda? Tim and Judy.
Bye.